And you're ready?
Hello. Yes, I'm ready. Hello, folks. Welcome back to another awesome episode of Tommy Talks. Reason why you're at, reason why we're doing this show tonight is because, and if I sound different, because I had some technical difficulties with my microphones. So we're live here from the drink ring, and hopefully my guest will be coming in tonight. And our topics, we will be talking about Trailer Park Boys, some topics about WWE, and many more subjects. Hopefully, I'm waiting for. I know I did confirm it with my with my guest for him to come on tonight and pour a little Kool-Aid in the cup here and start drinking. No alcohol in this beverage.
Tommy,
How you doing?
is that a candlestick stand or is that a lamp stand?
No, this is a cup that
It,
I.
it, it looks like a lamp from me. It looks like a lamp.
No, it's not a lamp.
Man, it's like a little chalice or something.
Kind of like that, but hopefully, just a second. I'm gonna check on something real quickly. But welcome back to another awesome episode of Tommy Talks. Okay. Mark, what was the name of my guest again? What's his name?
I don't know. Just say Trailer Park Boys.
No. I mean, for interviewing. I'm trying. His name.
It's
Vlog.
called VlogginLife or something.
Okay. His name is VlogginLife. I'm hoping that he will. I sent him the link. Hey man, check out your Skype. That's where I sent you the link. You can check it out there and come in here so I can interview you and we can talk about many things. I've heard through the grapevine that you are a WWE fan. So, Mark, what's new with you?
I've ordered my coach ticket for Manchester for July for BronyCon.
What's Manchester exactly?
Well, it's another city in the UK.
What you gonna be doing in Manchester
I'll be
exactly?
going. I'll be going to BronyCon.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
Be the first time I'll be gone to another UK, another city on my own by coach, and first time in a hotel.
Okay, wow, that's really interesting, man. And I hope you have fun when you do that. I'm not much of a Brony fan really, but I'm a fan of many other things. Um, but it's an exciting night. Tomorrow night is the Elimination Chamber, and Kevin Owens versus John Cena for the United States Championship. And I'm excited, extremely excited about this. I'm extremely excited about this because it's an underdog versus one of the big dogs in the industry. Of course, right now John Cena is currently, he's not high ranking in the WWE. He is, kind of down below right now, and where Vince McMahon wants him for the storyline. But I'm wishing my guest would. Um, I'm guessing in Canada it's 6 o'clock his time because, and
Canada. I can't, depends which part of Canada, Tommy.
I don't know what part he lives in. Uh, I definitely know that I'm hoping that he will come in. Just let me check on something real quickly. I'm just checking up on him, see if he has messaged me at all. Nothing at all. Okay. Um. if I have sent some people the links, and if you want to come in, you're welcome to come in, so we could talk and have a good time. And um, but you know, it's But also, I want to say that just an exciting night tonight, and this is okay. Mark, if you're not gonna talk, I'm gonna blue box myself because you're not talking, you're just typing. But you know, very exciting night. Many topics. As you know, there's a show. I will make this a separate review video at some point with some friends. Get together with some friends. Just fixing this, folks. Just a second. So, you know, what I'll do is I will have some friends and a hangout, and we'll be discussing this. But there's a show called Trailer Park Boys, and it's a very interesting show that it's about these guys named Randy, Julian, and Ricky, and they are criminals that live in this trailer park, and redneck Canadians, as you would say, which apparently my guest is a fan. If he comes in, I'm hoping that he'll come in tonight. VlogLife. We hope you can come in, VlogLife. I sent you the link. Check if you're watching this. Please check your Skype. I sent that to your Skype. I don't have a Facebook for you or any other ways of reaching you. But if you could come into the Google Plus Hangout and come on the show with us, because I wish that I could interview you and ask you some questions about your YouTube channel. Folks, yes, I had confirmed it with him, and I guess I hope that whatever happened was urgent if he doesn't come on tonight. I hope that everything is all right with him, and that I hope he can come on with us tonight and have an awesome show. But through the show, different things happen. You know, Ricky and Julian and Bubbles. Bubbles, I will have to say, is one of my favorite characters. He is a wide-eyed gentleman that loves kitties. And he loves taking care of them, and he's kind of eccentric. What I mean is, all I have is these kitties, and you know, yeah, kind of like that. You know, very eccentric. Ricky, he's not too smart. He knows a few things, like for instance, one of the Rickyisms, as I call them, it's you know, he is. Have you ever watched this show, Mark?
No, because it's a Netflix only show.
You don't have Netflix in the UK?
I have Netflix. It does show in UK Netflix, but I haven't had Netflix for long.
You ought to check out. You ought to watch it, Mark, at some point.
I don't know if I'll understand the humor because it's been a Canadian show.
Well, Canada, UK isn't the same kind of culture. What'd you say?
Not it's a different culture.
I thought it was English.
Is it even Americans English, Tommy? But I wouldn't necessarily get their culture.
Well, but the thing is, there's comedy involved.
Yeah, but even like Australia, which is still it's all governed by the Commonwealth. I wouldn't necessarily recognise their comedy in Australia because it's completely different.
Okay. You know, yeah, there's different forms of comedy. You guys have, in England, you guys have different forms of comedy. You know, your comedy is dry. And our comedy, you know, there's, you know, a breakdown of America's comedy. A lot of who's there, knock jokes, or bar jokes, or fart jokes, or occasionally the racist joke. But there's different forms of comedy that you can use in today's society, and there's a little. Hold on a second.
I think every culture's got their own dry comedy. It all depends on the actual comedian.
Okay. I still haven't heard a word from him. Just a second, folks. I need to do something real quickly. I'm still here, folks, right now. I'm just sending a link really quickly. I'm sorry that it's been kind of slow tonight. A lot of my MCs were kind of busy tonight. It was at the last moment, but I had this planned ahead of time. I'm just nothing. So right now I am sending a link to people. Just a second. Okay, just a second, folks. I am just getting some stuff arranged. So, okay, I am back on now. I apologize about that, but so it's different forms of comedy. Just the idealism behind different plot points. It's one of these things that you just comedy is relatively easy when you find your nook. It's one of those things where you slide right in there and just perform comedy. You do. There's different forms of comedians. There's the audience guy that finds people in the audience and makes fun of them. There's the guy that talks about his family, his mother, or whatever happens in his life. There, different forms of comedy that you can see. Obviously, now into Trailer Park Boys, the comedy. It's kind of raunchy a tad, and I'm just gonna say, if you don't like curse words, Trailer Park Boys is not for you at all. Now, if my guest will come in, I've invited a few people into the show. If they want to come in, you're welcome to come in. So, I'm just waiting for my guest to come in because he is the main part of this show, which I'm hoping that he looks at his Skype so he could click on the link and come in here. But, it's just a matter of time until he comes in here and jeez. But what's your opinion of comedy, Mark? What's your wait a minute, no, hold on a second. As I was saying, if you don't like curse words in a show, don't watch Trailer Park Boys because Trailer Park Boys, I don't think would be your cup of tea if your sense of humor is not set up like that. Because many people have different sense of humors. Um, there is sense of humors that have where they can hear curse words, like they can listen to that. But there's some people that have dry humor and don't want to hear it. They just straight humor relief, and so it's one of these things that it's very understood that a lot of comedy in Trailer Park Boys has to do with dope, weed, and situations that they fall into, and oftenly the whole storyline is Leahy's trying to get them thrown in jail, and he thinks that the park would be better if Ricky was thrown back in clown college, as he calls the prison. But it goes back and forth, and it's just a collage of different things happening at once. You know, uh, into the show, you learn more about the characters, and it's quite interesting, entertaining. Uh, but in other subjects, I know I know I've been talking about WWE's because I have fallen into that wrestling category, and I'm becoming more a bigger fan. So you probably will see more stuff of wrestling on my channel. But I don't know if I'll be doing like stuff like Joe Cronin does, or Dead on Dave does, or you know I I do whenever I get a chance. I will be doing a drunk hangout with Crystal, but our an movie review, which it's just a mixture of things right now that will be happening on my channel. Vlog 88. I'm working on it right now. I've been shooting footage for it, but it's tomorrow. I'm going to watch the pay-per-view at this place called PAX. I'm going to show you the name of it. It's a new business here in Black Mountain that is recently just started. And if you're in town, stop by. It's right near My Father's Pizza. And I'll be there tomorrow at 8 o'clock. If you're a fan of mine, maybe I'll sign a few autographs. If you're in Black Mountain tomorrow, I will be at this location at 8 o'clock. If you want to come by and you're coming through the area, I'll sign autographs and we can watch the pay-per-view together. Hamza will be there. He'll sign some autographs too. And so, it's going to be an awesome time. But that's the name of the business right there. And very entertaining. But I'll be at this location tomorrow, right next to My Father's Pizza, next to the Driplator in Black Mountain. So I would say that's near Cherry Street. So if you want to meet me in person, come to this business and location at 8 o'clock, and you can meet me and watch the pay-per-view with me. I'll sign autographs. We'll have a good time. And maybe I'll get a pizza and split it with you. And you could say you had pizza with Tommy NC 2010. Who knows? But that's where I'm going to be tomorrow at 8 o'clock. For the paper, I'll be there a little early. I'll get there and I'll be hanging out there for the show before the show starts. And if you show up in Black Mountain, come to this place. Come to this show it again here on camera. Come to this place, and I will be at this location. That's it right there. So, also, if you are wandering through, they also sell merchandise, and come by and make a purchase earlier in the day if you want. It's a big shout out for these guys, and help support local business, and just give them a hand. So, right now I'm just waiting for my guests to come here, and but if I here's the thing, I have I don't know what to do tonight, because if he doesn't show up, I'm kind of like that, and with empty hands, and I don't want to give you a dry show. And if any case, I'll give you an inspirational speech. And I'm sorry if the sound sounds different and it sounds like it did like before. I apologize. I sincerely apologize to you guys, because my microphone just broke. The piece wouldn't connect. I couldn't get sound at all. I was talking to one of my producers, and it just went on the fritz. So it's just hectic. It's very hectic. And just a second, let me check my Skype, see if I have anything from him. Nothing at all. Okay, I'm all right. I'm not mad at all. Not mad at all. See if I can get some people to come in. We'll talk about some subjects. Just a second, folks. I'm just sending some links real quickly. Um, okay, we have 11 viewers watching. I appreciate you watching the show. I'm super sorry that the show is kind of dry tonight. I was depending on this guest to come in tonight, but apparently, I guess he had better things to do tonight, unless he ran into some trouble trying to get into the hangout. Don't worry, you are forgiven, man. Whatever you are doing, wherever you are. I was hoping that you would come in and I could interview you, but I see that you're kind of busy. I don't know what you're doing. I have sent some invitations out to people to come into the show, to hang out and talk. The topics about Trailer Park Boys or WWE or any subject that opens to above. I've talked about this in the past. Jurassic World. When does that come out, Mark?
When does what come out, Tommy?
Jurassic World.
I think it's in June in UK, but I'm not sure about the American.
So, I want to discuss something about this. You open a park. You barely get to open it. A storm comes. Boom. Everything goes haywire. And you shut down your $1 million park, and John Hammond doesn't want to fund it. So, number two. apparently there is a lost world of Jurassic Park, and brings in the other character, and everything goes haywire there. Again, here's the big picture. You're cloning dinosaurs. You're bringing them to life, and it's going haywire. Things that, dinosaurs are smart. They think. So, at that point, they're going to react. And as John Hammond said, oh, all my animals are all female. Well, not every animal is the same sex. If it's the random toss on how the DNA and creation of dinosaur, man, different things occur at that point. And so, and the idea that John Hammond tried to play God and create one sex, which a bump in the DNA curve changed it so that there were male and females in the park. And that was what created some of the raptors, and even they had cloned them from the DNA that they had found from the mosquito in the bark, but things completely unfolded, creating these events. The storm coming in, the character Newman stealing the DNA and them hatching. And Hamza, I said, Hamza, the stuff was covered down in the mud. He's like, well, they hatched out of it, and that's what created the raptors, because that's what he was doing. He was stealing the DNA to take back to his people to do the same thing that John Hammond was doing. He was a thief. He was a spy. Some people say that, I think if he had been paying attention more, he would have survived. But no, he wasn't. And he got eaten alive by a dinosaur. But, here's the deal. The big question about Jurassic World, you've had all these incidents happen with dinosaurs and all this thing going on revolving around the name Jurassic Park. You're telling me John Hammond had so much to erase everybody's minds from those incidences. And then I'm guessing, I don't know who this lady is that's running the park, that she's some rich lady, or maybe she's the offspring of John Hammond. I don't know. Granddaughter. Maybe it's the granddaughter that, and even though after what she experienced, why would she want to start another park with dinosaurs in it? And who is this supposedly whisperer of raptors? Who is he? Where does he come from? Is he any link to any of the other characters from the original storyline? Where does he come from? That's my question. Another movie that is coming out this year, December, that would be Star Wars Episode 7. Am I right, Mark?
Yeah, December, yeah.
December, yeah.
I'm
December.
not sure if it's the same in the UK, but it's always different American and English. Yeah.
So every Star Wars fan is excited for this big blockbuster film to come out. The epic series of Star Wars, including Chris Pirillo. It's shaking in his seat. Can't wait to buy his first ticket. Which, can you imagine how long they waited for Episode 7, sitting outside of the movie theater saying, Episode 7? Episode 7? No, just another movie. Episode 7? No, Phantom Menace. Episode 7? Episode 7? And a mental institution, Episode 7, Episode 7. Hey, check this out. He just gets out of the institution. He's like, when's it coming out? December. I'm just being funny. That's just being comical. But you know, Hamza, I was hanging out with him, and we were walking by the movie section where I work, and he pointed out a DVD. I haven't watched it, but it's Saturday Night Live. Live from New York City. It's Saturday night. And here's the thing. I've always heard it's Saturday Night Live. Every single time I hear it now, people say, it's Saturday night. Are you serious? I'm like, but shouldn't you say it's Saturday Night Live? Don't you start. Yes, I hear you talking about me. Yes, I know you're a lamp and you're flickering on. I need to replace your light bulb, but you need to hush it. You understand that? Hush it. My lamp doesn't like me. It's playing heel, but this one is playing face because it's nice. It wants to light me up. This one doesn't. It wants to flicker. That's my opinion. That's what I have to say to you. Yeah, hush it. Hush it. But, you know, I hope you guys have enjoyed the show tonight. I'm still waiting for my guest. Let me check just a moment. Nothing. Sorry, folks. I'm just trying to get stuff sent out to people, and I'm wishing my guest would be here, but I'm guessing that something technical happened. I don't know what. I guess something that I wish he would have told me if he wasn't going to make it tonight, but I guess I'm sorry, folks. There's not going to be a guest for tonight, but hopefully if he gets in contact with me at some point, I'm watching my Skype to see if anybody's going to contact me. I don't have him on Facebook. But I guess this is what happens when you have to go. I have invited some people to come in. You're welcome to come in. I'm invited people from the MCW family. You're welcome to come in. But, you know, we're just having a great time here, just chilling. So, Mark, what recent vlogs have you released on? What recent vlogs have you released recently?
I haven't done much. So last week was Comic-Con.
I'm sorry if I haven't watched it. I've been extremely busy doing things, and so I just trying to set up for this, and I just wish people would call you and message you on Skype and say, hey, I'm not going to be here. Tommy, don't title your show interviewing me. But I'm all right. I'm not stressed out. I'm fine. I could do this. I can get through the show and, muscle through. Mark, is there any comments in the chat? I'll answer some.
I'll refresh it just in case it's new. What's your opinion about the deceased wrestler, Chris Bontini or something? Ben O.T.
Deceased wrestler. I don't know about any wrestlers passing away recently.
Chris Ben O.I.T.
Chris Benoit?
It must be. I can't. I'm really not sure. He died in 2007 in Georgia. It was a Canadian wrestler.
What is my opinion on Chris Benoit? Well, I'll be honest. I wasn't much of a fan back then, back in 2007, and I wasn't much of a fan back then, really. But it was definitely sad that him and his family had to die like that. Of course, he was acting like a raving lunatic and on steroids, kills his kid, kills his dog, and then kills his wife, and then suffocates himself with a workout equipment or something. You know, I really don't know much about I heard he was a good wrestler. Took a little whacks to the head. That's the reason why WWE doesn't use chair shots anymore. Second, let me check on my Skype real quickly. Okay, send a few messages to him, see if he would respond. Which I'm sorry that everything is going upside down right now. But I've invited some people to come in if you guys want to come in and talk. But I understand that people are busy and doing other things. Just a second. Just a second. Second. Sorry. Hey, Mark, would you come into the show? I need your help. Can you hear me? Yeah, I need you to come into my show. I need your help, man. My guest didn't show up. Would you come in? I sent you a link. Just me and Mark. You know, my guest kind of like, I don't know, he didn't come on. And can you ask the MCW family to come on? Because See you here soon, man, okay? All right, bye. That's just a phone call I made. And so right now, my guest is not here right now, but that NXT. Okay, sorry, my head's just kind of scrambled right now. Put this whole show together, and I have no guest to interview tonight. And I've invited a few other people to come in tonight to hang out and talk. What's on your mind, Mark? Anything on your mind?
Yes, I got to order some hotels, reservations. I got to order a hotel when I go to Manchester.
Now, are the hotels nice there? Did you get yourself a nice quality hotel?
Well, I haven't booked it yet. I'm gonna book it when I get paid, and then I need to know how much it's gonna cost. I'm not sure how much it's gonna cost.
All right. Well, I'm glad you could save your money up for that, and you get everything, all your funds together for that. That. What the heck is going on here? I am really not upset. I am not upset at all. I am just kind of level-headed right now, but it's I guess what I'll do is until somebody comes in, I'm going to give an inspirational speech, and it's getting kind of hot in here, so I'm going to take my jacket off here, and until my guest comes in or somebody comes in, and Mark is my MC. So I guess here I go. Okay. You are amazing. You can lift skyscrapers. You can go as far as you can. You can go past the limits of speed and sound. And that today is the standard of light and positivity. And that you as a person can go far for whatever you want. Because here, folks, on Tommy Talks, I open the doors for positivity. And that it's simple to do a good deed and not to ask for anything back. You see, I did one good deed, and that got me onto Tosh.0. That extended to somebody else, and that good deed has extended itself, expanding into the netherworlds. Show what you're doing. Turn on your camera and give the world you. And that you can do anything you want, because it's as simple as picking up this goblet and holding it in my hand and saying to the world that positivity may reign supreme and go farther than what you can see. A smile, a simple laugh of positivity, and that you can be a you Hollywooder. A you Hollywooder is somebody that makes YouTube videos that has positivity flowing through his veins and doing what he wants to do, being his own producer, being his own boss, doing what he wants, going forth, which now I am handling you the golden omelet. Sorry, I mean not omelet, but my bad, sorry. But shoot. I only got that in my drink ring. That's gonna look like somebody busted their head open in my ring. Shoot. That's all right. I can clean it up later. But the fact is, folks, that you could do anything you put your mind to. You can go beyond the bounds of speed and the bounds of your imagination just by reaching out, doing what you want, understanding the cost of what you can do in this world today. We as people and YouTubers get together and collaborate, make videos, go on YouTube, and do the best that we can to be us, to give back into our community, to be positive, to do things that you want to do. And that the idealism of yourself as a person can go farther than as what you can think you can go. That the boundaries of society and people can be positive. That we as people can rise up to the standards and never stop. And that no one can stop us. No one. That we as people can unite together and say, yes, I can. Yes, I can. The bigger picture is you. And I said that in a video. But the thing is that this inspirational speech doesn't just stop here with you. It starts with all of you turning on a camera, making a video, talking about your day, vlogging your life, talking about whatever you want to talk about. You know, I'm not going to tell you what to do, what to make your YouTube channel about. You make what you want on your YouTube channel because it's about what you want to do. And if tonight, if my guest had shown up, I would have asked him questions about vlogs and how it is to be a Canadian vlogger and what's the difference between being a Canadian vlogger and an American vlogger, you know. But it's obvious that I'm not going to get to interview him tonight. But, you know, I guess that no one else is going to show up tonight. So I guess I'm going to end this show off tonight. And thank you for watching. I hope you can become a patron. With your support, I can become a full-time YouTuber and give you more material today. And you get gifts and rewards for everything. Patreon.com/TommyNC2010. Help the Tommy Network. Go to Spreadshirt.com/TommyNC2010. You can get all sorts of awesome shirts designed by Isaac Rojas. But just to say, check out Mark Hyder. Awesome guy, does awesome vlogs. Check out his channel. Thank you for watching the show, folks. I'm sorry that my guest didn't show up tonight. The title will be changed. Mark, if you've heard the things that we were talking about in here, that's what you need to change the title to. Rechange the title. And, well, folks, thank you for coming on. And as always, I'm Tommy NC2010, and I'm keeping you on the inside. Fact. Thank you for watching. Catch you later. Stay positive.